Now, from the WVLG studios, it's Jack Hammer, D, and Director of Recreation and Parks, John Rohan.
Rohan. It is time for the Recreation and Parks Report.
Lots going on, and, just kind of some recap. We had the grand opening for Water's Edge Neighborhood Recreation Area. And I tell you what, man, it was probably one of the largest turnouts we've had for a neighborhood recreation opening. Yeah, and it's so fun and exciting to meet so many residents who moved into their new homes, their new area, and just are so excited about making their best decision to make the villages their home and see all these wonderful amenities that are going to be part of their neighborhood and get to meet their new neighbors. And several folks jumped in the 84-degree temperature pool, and they were the first to ever make the plunge. And it's open, and it's part of the Saluki Village Rec area. And we're really excited.
Was it villagers from just that area?
People
from kind of like everywhere they come?
People came from everywhere, but the bulk were from the surrounding neighborhoods in that area in Water's Edge. So, that's a good thing that you brought up. All these wonderful amenities that we have located throughout the entire community are available for all residents to go to. And so people do hop around. They like to do that. But, it's nice to have the convenience to have all these recreation centers close to your home. And it gives you choices. You can go to the one you can step out your front door and walk a block or two, or you can get in your golf cart and drive a couple blocks to the next one, or you can head on down to the furthest one down the road that you want to go check out. So, come one, come all is our motto, and come and enjoy and use them is really what we want people to do. And it looks like Water's Edge, like all our recreation centers and pools and areas and parks are going to be used by our residents. And that's why they're built, and that's why we designed them. And once they're open, they're going to stay open and forever. So that's the best part about it. And they'll be there. So that's there. And then we did our first ever disc golf tournament. So
when was that?
It was last Friday, and great turnout. The place has been cleaned up a little bit since the storm. We had some water out there in the Hog Eye Preserve area. It's all dried up, and it is so cool to watch the disc golf. They're just a unique culture of players out there enjoying the game, throwing their disc. And so we'll have many more tournaments. So it was our first annual disc golf tournament. It's actually going to be part of senior games this year. So we're excited about showcasing that. Of course, we opened the La Hacienda Table Tennis Dolores Del Rio game room that's being used right now. So we're really excited about that. And we got a lot of recreation under construction and taking place that will be opening up in the next year or so. So we're excited about all the opportunities that lay ahead. We do want to mention a stewardship thing. We know we talk about being seen, being bright, but we also want to mention stewardship at the Sharon Rose Weechins Preserve area. That is a preserve. A preserve is like a sanctuary. It's an environmental place, and we are so privileged that we have one of the largest preserves in the community, in the whole county area, where residents can actually go on the trails and out to the overlook and boardwalk. But it is really important because we have a lot of wildlife out there. Birds are nesting. We've got all sorts of species that coexist with our residents here. And that's what's so beautiful about the design of this community that we have, the balance of recreation and golf and these parks and reserves all coexisting together. And so it's important when you're going out there to be mindful that, pets belong in the dog parks area, and it's really just for bringing your binoculars and your cameras out there. It's very passive and very peaceful.
It is,
and it's almost spiritual because you're out there, you're watching Mother Nature. It's almost like a National Geographic type episode unfold right there in front of your eyes.
I saw somebody on a bench meditating.
That's really cool.
That was very cool. Very, very cool. And it's a beautiful place to do it.
Absolutely. It's very tranquil, very peaceful. And it's all part of that, healthy, active lifestyle. You have the activities, but you also have that downtime to go out there and just recharge and just reflect on how great it is to live here and how blessed we are to be part of this
Right.
community. So there's so many passive places like that we want people to enjoy. And then when I was riding my bike, just to cap it off, about the meditation, I was riding my bike home yesterday. There was a guy sitting in his chair with his fishing pole, just taking in the end of the day underneath one of the cypress trees, and there was
Yeah.
a sandhill crane sitting there right beside him. They were both together, and that's what's so great. You can be at the pickleball courts, you can be at the dog parks, you can be at the Sharon Rose Weeches Preserve, you can be at Water's Edge, you can be at La Hacienda Table Tennis. It is truly, truly an amazing place with so many endless opportunities.
Yeah.
So it's all out there. Be safe if you're going about, and on your paths going to and from, be courteous, mindful. Everyone's kind of going to their special destination for the day to enjoy friends and neighbors and, take it all in and enjoy life here. But go to the website, districtgov.org, and Rec and Parks publications out there. And the Village Magazine is out. And, man, there are some great articles in there today to
Really?
peruse.
That's
So,
in
yeah.
today's Daily Sun, the Villages magazine.
Okay.
Yeah, took a look at it, and just everything you open up in the magazine and then the publication and on VNN and being on the radio is all about the Villages, man.
Yeah.
It's the place to live, work, and play.
You can get the publication at any of the rec centers. Has the publication, the weekly publication, or it'll come in your Thursday edition of the Village's Daily Sun.
That's right.
You get it right there, or like John said, go to districtgov.org.
Yes.
And if you're going to visit recreation centers or go for a dip in the pool, make sure you have your resident ID card.
Yes.
Yes.
It has to be the original ID card, and make sure you get your guest passes and run them out for a little bit longer than you need them. Never know.
And I'm riding down to Brownwood, so that's the thing. My office is no longer at Lake Sumter. We have relocated down to Brownwood, so I get a couple extra healthy miles in on my
Yeah.
ride, and looking forward to a great day. And thanks for letting me sneak in here on Tuesday. And we'll see you Monday or Tuesday, Sunday next
see
week,
you.
right?
I don't know.
Monday.
Maybe next week we'll
I'll
try.
be here. You just tell me, and I'll be here, man.
Maybe Friday night for the house party.
Hey, that would be a blast, wouldn't it? That would be a lot of fun.
And actually, you had a song request?
Yeah, let's do it.
We got The Knack. We got My Sharona
All right.
coming up next.
Another roller skating song from back in the
Yeah.
day.
There you go. We'll give you a chance to get on your bike and you can pedal to My Sharona.
There you go, brother.
All
See you,
right.
dude.
There he
Take care.
goes.
Bye.
Executive Director of Recreation and Parks, Mr. John Rohan.